A single moment, a sudden, unexpected pain, or a shocking sight. Your brain doesn't need a textbook or repeated lessons to learn this kind of information. This is one-trial learning, and it's brutally efficient. A single negative pairing between a neutral stimulus, like the sight of a dog, and a terrifying outcome, like a bite, can forge a connection in your neural circuitry that lasts a lifetime. It bypasses the slow, deliberate process of conscious memory formation. This isn't learning, it's branding. Your nervous system is permanently marked. Deep within your temporal lobes sit two almond-shaped clusters of nuclei, the amygdala. Think of them not as a memory archive, but as a threat tagging system. When the frightening event occurs, sensory information floods the lateral nucleus of the amygdala. Here, a process called long-term potentiation happens on an emergency schedule. The synaptic connections that represent the dog, the sound, the location, they are strengthened almost instantly. The connection becomes so strong that the previously neutral stimulus can now trigger the entire fear response on its own. But why is it easier to develop a phobia of snakes than of electrical outlets? Both can harm you. The answer seems to lie in evolutionary history. This is preparedness theory. For millions of years, our ancestors' survival depended on rapidly learning to fear threats like snakes, spiders, and heights. There was no second chance. Our brains didn't evolve around the dangers of frayed electrical cords or speeding cars. So we are genetically prepared to form phobias for stimuli that were ancestrally dangerous, creating a neural fast track for ancient fears that modern dangers haven't caught up to yet. That initial fear is precise. It's about that one dog in that one park. So how does it become a fear of all dogs? Your hippocampus, the brain's context and memory manager, is responsible for something called pattern completion. It's a useful shortcut. When you see a partial image, your brain fills in the rest. But for fear, this shortcut is a liability. A new dog, which shares features with the original threat fur, 4 legs, a wagging tail, triggers the hippocampus to retrieve the threat pattern. It completes the picture with the missing ingredient, danger. This generalization can get even more abstract. The fear of that one dog can bleed into a fear of the park where it happened. Then it might spread to a fear of all parks, or the sound of a leash jingling, or even just the word dog. The amygdala's initial, highly specific fear signal gets linked to contextual cues stored in the hippocampus. The brain's attempt to be safe creates an ever-expanding web of triggers, where anything even loosely associated with the original trauma becomes a source of panic. Your world begins to shrink, walled off by these fuzzy associations. So why can't you just tell yourself, this is a friendly poodle, not the German shepherd that bit me? Because your rational thought is taking the scenic route. When your eyes see the poodle, the information splits. One signal takes the low road, a neural shortcut straight from the sensory thalamus to the amygdala. It's fast, blurry, and primitive. Another signal takes the high road, traveling to your visual cortex and prefrontal cortex for detailed analysis. The problem is, the low road is a superhighway. The high road is a winding country lane. By the time your prefrontal cortex finishes its analysis, okay, small, fluffy, wagging tail, no teeth showing, this is safe. The amygdala has already acted. It has hijacked your system. It has already flooded your body with adrenaline and cortisol. Your heart is already pounding, and your muscles are tensed for flight. Your rational brain arrives at the party after the emotional brain has already trashed the house. Cognitive therapy is the long, arduous process of trying to strengthen that high road, to build a faster lane for logic to travel. But it's competing with a circuit that has been optimized for instantaneous, life-or-death reactions for millions of years. Monotony has grown fast. Nearly 2,700 people have watched in the last few weeks, yet less than 0.03% are subscribed. It would mean a lot if you joined by hitting subscribe. And again, thanks for watching.